Hey guys, it's Melanie, and today I have a review for you of Root Legacy's Creamy Decadence. I picked up this candle a few weeks ago at my local flower market. I am a wedding florist, and so I actually have access to the Root Legacy candles at the local flower market at wholesale prices. So this was one that I kept sniffing at like one of the front checkout areas where I check out with my buyer at the market. And I sniffed it probably several weeks in a row before I decided to pick it up. And I'm so glad that I finally grabbed it. And I'm actually surprised it's taken me this long to share this candle with you. I've burned it probably for a total of, I want to say, either 20 or 30 hours so far. And you're probably not going to be able to tell right now, but I'm down to about right here. What you're seeing up here is some residue, and that's actually kind of normal with the Root Legacy candles. They don't tend to have like as clean of a burn as other candles. These are 100% pure beeswax candles, so the wax is a little bit different from some of the other like paraffin or soy wax blended candles that you might be used to. So you do get just a little bit more residue on the side of the glass, but that doesn't really bother me much. So anyway, Creamy Decadence is a really delicious fragrance. This is not going to be for those of you that don't care for sweet, creamy type scents, because let me read you guys the description from the website about this candle, and it'll really give you a sense of what you're going to get with this. It actually does a really good job of explaining it. So the description reads, thick whipped milk combines with crisp dark chocolate wafers mixed with vanilla white chocolate cream frosting to indulge in a rich, decadent dessert that will leave you craving cookies and milk every night. So that sort of leads you to believe that this is a cookie, sweet, like milky type of fragrance. And I would definitely agree with that description. On the website, it looks like they have sort of crushed up like Oreos, like surrounding a picture of like the candle when it's lit. It doesn't smell like Oreos. I don't want to say that. It does have a little bit of that hint of like the inside stuffing of an Oreo, if that makes sense. Really kind of thick and like decadent is really the right word. It is a sweet candle. The cookie scent that you're getting is more of like a vanilla wafer cone type of cookie scent more than anything else. It doesn't smell like the cookie that you get like, you know, on either side of the Oreo stuffing, if that makes sense. So you're getting a mix of like a wafer, like vanilla wafer cone with the inside of an Oreo cookie type of smell. Hopefully that gives a good kind of visual for you guys for what this candle smells like. It's really rich, it's very sweet, and it is utterly delicious. I would say that the throw on this candle is only probably about a 6.5 to a 7. There does seem to be a little bit of a range. Sometimes it's a little bit stronger and it's more of a solid 7. And sometimes when I light it, it's more of like a 6.5. If you plan on getting this one, I feel like you would probably have better luck picking up 2 and using those like in a larger space. This will get lost in a larger space just by itself, burning one candle. So that's one thing to note about this one. However, I think it's absolutely worth picking up 2 if you think you're really going to like the scent and burning them together. Root Legacy does have several different sizes for their candles, and the one that I'm showing you here is called the large Veriglass style, and I will of course link this down below for you. They also have a large jar candle, which is called their Queen Bee large jar, and they also have a Queen Bee medium jar and a small Veriglass jar. And then of course they have like votives and you know, little like travel tins and tea lights as well in this particular fragrance. So you've got quite a number of things to choose from. I would say if you're just looking to try this one out, or if you're just looking to try out Root Candle in general, a good place to start might be to grab a bunch of their votives, because I have used their votives in the past and they actually have a pretty decent throw. Right now, the reason that I wanted to share this review with you right now is because during the month of October, they're actually having their annual autumn sale and they are 20% off. Root Candle does not often have sales, and so I think it's really worth checking them out when they have a sale. So 20% off of their candles, their gifts, their home decor stuff. So anything basically on the Root Legacy website right now is, you know, 20% off. So this would be a great time to pick something up. As far as this fragrance goes, if you are someone who loves sweet, creamy, milky, cookie type scents, this is definitely one worth grabbing. In terms of, so I talked a little bit about like the strength of this candle being about a 6.5 or a 7. The throw, I would put it right around a 6.5 or a 7 as well. So this is not going to be like a Bath and Body Works candle. This is more along the lines of like a couple of steps up from your average Yankee Candle, at least with this particular one. There are other Root Legacy candles that I have reviewed, such as the Amber Saffron and the Pumpkin Spice, and I actually have the Pumpkin Spice right here. I reviewed those last year. I will link those reviews down below, but I'm actually thinking of doing another review of the Pumpkin Spice because I just recently watched that footage back and I feel like I could actually give a better description of the fragrance this year. I just burned that candle yesterday and I feel like my description of it might be a little bit better this year. So I'm thinking about redoing that one. So you may see that in the next few days here as well. But if you're interested in reviews of some of the other Root candles, I will definitely link those down below for you. They're a great company, you guys, and I really like the idea of beeswax. It definitely burns very cleanly in that I never get a ton of soot around the top of the jar here. In fact, there's no soot whatsoever. You do get that little bit of residue, but at the same time, as long as it's still burning really cleanly otherwise, then I'm happy with it. They do take a really long time to pull out, and they burn a lot longer than like a Bath and Body Works candle does. So this particular size that you're seeing here, let me tell you about how many ounces. Let me pull this up again here. So this size right here is, you know what, they actually don't have the number of ounces. But this does burn up to 70 hours, and I will say that that is absolutely true. Oh, sorry, it's 10.5 ounces. So it's smaller than a Bath and Body Works candle, which is, I believe, 14.5 ounces, and it burns many times longer. So you are going to get truly up to 70 hours of burn out of one of these guys. And the wax doesn't ever discolor. The wicks are a really nice thick cotton wick. So you're getting a nice solid pool from this candle, even though it does take a while to completely pool out. Once it does, you get a really nice like 1/2 inch deep wax pool that really truly throws quite a bit for how small this candle actually is, if that makes sense. So overall, 2 thumbs up on Creamy Decadence. If you, like I said, like, you know, sweet, cookie, like creamy type of scents, you really need to try this one out. And I would honestly suggest taking advantage while they're having their 20% off sale because, like I said, they do not have a ton of sales, but the product is like a very high quality candle. This is the type of candle that you would honestly want to also give as a gift because it comes beautifully presented. The jars are gorgeous, and then the lids are these really nice, just solid black plastic lids that clip on very nicely, and it's just a gorgeous presentation. So anyway, I just wanted to pass this review on to you guys. Let me know if you have tried any Root Legacy candles yourself and what your thoughts are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.